welcome to the chat. Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and apply your whatever. Okay. Okay. Hello, everyone. Like, I was just trying to get some sleep. And I couldn't get it, so I decided, you know, I should come and utilize my time here. You know, in my live stream. I'm really new to this live stream thing. So please bear with me and let me know what are the other things that you guys wanted was you guys are interested to watch, and what sort of things that other content creators they does when they are doing last live stream. I've seen a little, like just now after when I ended my last hello bro day, bro. Yeah, bro, couldn't get some sleep, so I came back. Like it has been 2 hours. I was thinking like I'll get some sleep, but I couldn't get it. Whole conversation was a little intense. Like things were technically little awkward, little weird in compared to my other live streams. So I've decided that I'll check other content creators live streaming and all that. And I did, and I watched other content creators, doing live session. Hello, 4 people are here. Please subscribe to my channel. Okay, so they're doing live streams and all. Like I needed to learn like how this people they do this their live stream, and so many people they're really getting subscribers, and people are interacting. They're not too famous. Some of them have 1,000, 2,000, 4,000. The highest one was around 20,000 subscribers, and people are initiating conversation and they're not even speaking much maybe. So I want to know like what are the things people does to get more subscribers here on YouTube, and even like how to like make it sounds better, make it sound interesting. 13 people is live. Hello everyone. Thank you for joining. Said hi. Hello. Hello Legacy 8785. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. Try setting a subscriber goal. Okay, thank you so much, man. Try setting subscriber goal. Dude, you are doing great. It's just that the algorithm messed up. Thanks, Steven. Do you have a pepper or pencil? Yes, I do have a pepper or pencil just right next to me. Can you draw me? Can I draw you? Like, I can't even see you properly. But I can write your name if you want me to. Like, there is a pen, and I have a drawing book right next to me, or a pen, or a notebook. I found a notebook. Okay, it's empty. Okay, can you draw me? Can you draw me? Of course, I cannot draw you, obviously. There is no rocket science behind it, but I can write down your name. Okay, if you subscribe to my channel. Okay, 8. I assume that you have subscribed to my channel, so I'm writing down your name already. Even if you didn't. Thank you so much. Okay, you're welcome. 58785 Legacy. E C Y. Okay, Legacy. I'll mark you as number 1. Okay, Legacy. Here you are. There you go. Okay. That was fun. That was fun. I have no idea about how people do their live streaming and all. Like, my friends, they've been telling me that I should do more live streaming, and this actually helps you as a content creator and to get to know your crowd, get to know new peoples as well. But to be honest, I'm lacking this thing, and I really don't know like how to start this conversation. I know that was funny. Welcome to the family, Legacy. Yeah, bro, welcome. And by the way, that guy, Brute Clashing, he's a friend of mine. Like he's a fantastic drummer from Goa. We haven't met though, but we know each other for quite a long time. And He's always supportive to me, you know. Thank you so much, Steven, for your support. Like, always you've been there, you know. I wish to meet you someday personally. Maybe we can jam or some do something, some kind of project together. Let's see where future takes us. And like the way Legacy said, like I should do, no, not Legacy, Osel, some Osel. He said earlier that try a setting subscribers goal. So absolutely, definitely, bro. Of course, Lee. I have a question. Do you ever have drama in your whole entire life? Do you ever have drama? Like, do I like to do drama or do I watch drama? What do you mean by that? Like, what do you? I haven't got your question. You know, like you want me to say what are the dramas that I watch, or you're trying to say that do I like to do drama or what? Like, please elaborate. Okay, so subscriber goal. Okay, I'll not ask so much, you know, like I'll ask at least 5 subscribers. That's not enough, you know. That's not, I'm saying that's not, you know, too much. I'm saying that's not too much, like 5 subscribers at least. This is the least I can ask, right? 5 subscribers on my vlog channel, same channel, you know. I've been uploading regular basis, not regular, weekly basis videos. Like every week, I'm trying to at least make it 2 videos within 4 day gaps. Sometimes, you know, there is like delay. Which company, which company, Fender, Ibanez is the best for it? Fender, you can say Fender, you can play with the Fender, but I'll not suggest Fender. Even is have a good model. Let me show you. Okay, these are like interesting type of questions. Thank you so much for these type of questions. Okay, let me show you. There is one brand like one model from Evenis. They have a good uh, quality for jazz, but I haven't tried it. Like I've seen other people doing it, but there is one model. Okay, give me a few seconds. Okay, this one Evenis AS73G, and the price is pretty much, you know, into the budget. I'll say in 46,000, which is around 50, not 500, dollars. 46,000. This model is good for jazzy because of the shape I use you and the tone. I've seen few musicians are also playing it, you know. It also comes up with other colors like the matte black. You can try this one, but obviously I suggest, like, if you go to a guitar shop, you know, just try it out first and then decide to buy it. Which what which on do you think is better for blues? Blues, you know, blues you can play on Gibson. All the Fender, Telecaster, Stratocaster is good for blues. Stratocaster is amazing for blues. Obviously, many guitarists like Jimmy himself, Clapton, he plays on Stratocaster. I still have a one Stratocaster, but it's the Indonesian or Chinese made Stratocaster. It's really cheaper, but it did a fantastic job back when I used to play live, you know. And this one was really cheaper. I have another guitar which is in another room, in the front room, and that guitar was like it's the ESP Excel Rose sorry, Alexi Laiho signature guitar, and I bought it when I was around 18, and I was out of my sense, to be honest. There is no reason to buy a signature guitar for any whosoever musicians you think they are the best, cause at the end of the day, what kind of tone satisfies you is it matters the most. Especially, I'll tell you one thing. Suppose you're playing a small gig in a bar or something, no matter what kind of gadget you are holding on to, this gadget is eventually gonna not gonna perform as it is supposed to be. Maybe in your jamming room, I assume that you go to a jamming room for your band sessions and all stuff like that. Jamming room have fantastic setups, mostly, especially in India. Most places like Delhi, Mumbai, they have good places where you can go and jam. They have good Marshall amplifiers, Fender amplifiers, and also a good quality mixer. But when you go to a gig, the what they do is like they do not provide you good quality setups. And sometimes back when I used to play in Goa, most of the time I used to rent out my own sound system. And within, and money is not that high, like, so you have to go through in budget. So sound is something is which is compromising, which is really sad. So I'll say buying a signature guitar is not a wise decision. Instead of that, just go for your own tone, come up with something good, would be much better in compared to going with the brand, going with someone's personal signature guitars and all. So let me show you which guitar I still have, but it's in a bad condition because of my own decisions, because I haven't, repaired or no, what do you say? I forgot the word, like, what do you say, like, when you use a thing for a longer period and you don't, take care of it. What do you say? I forgot the word. Forgive me for that. Um, Serviced, yeah, I haven't serviced. Yes, yes, thank you so much. I haven't serviced, yes. I haven't serviced it for a long time. I was just being lazy. Maybe someday I'll do it. And moreover, I don't feel the need to play that guitar because it has only one pickup, which is okay. Like if you are playing only metal, like only metal for metal tone, that was really good. Not really, like it was okay, but for blues and all stuff, jazz is, you cannot play jazz on that guitar. Like it was really limited, I'll say. Alexi Laiho, Alexi Laiho signature guitar, ESP. Okay, ESP. Okay. Sing. Do you generally prefer solid body or hollow body guitar? Solid body or hollow body? To be honest, I haven't tried solid body or hollow body. Hollow body is like the acoustic you're saying, right? Or solid body. Normally, if you ask me, like I'm not acoustic person. I have one acoustic guitar right over there. It's the by Epiphone. It's it's okay, but honestly, I'm into electric. Yeah, mostly I'll say solid body. But recently, last year specifically, I switched into my bass guitar. I think you have recently commented on my old video, right? On that thing, guitar, cheapest guitar on internet. Yes, hollow body is like the acoustic guitar, but also like ES 335. Okay, 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 okay. Like I'm not into technicality. Like I don't know much about the technicality of guitars and all body shit. Maybe I'm not that, nerdy, like not being nerdy, or maybe it's just lack of me. I'm not saying those who does that they're doing a bad thing. Everyone should know the things which they're playing, and those who are doing it, they're really doing a wonderful job. So like technicality, I say about the mechanics, I have very less knowledge about the mechanics. Specifically saying, I cannot even differentiate between which part is what, like apart from the mainstream. But the thing is that I believe like technicality matters when you are into professionalism, but when you're learning or when you're into pub gigs, most of the things, you have to rely on your fingers. And sometimes, it happened with me. Like I went there, like I went in a gig and they didn't had a good setup. It was an open mic back in 2014, like, and it took 40 minutes and they gave us only 15 minutes of slot to perform. Bro, tell me some YouTube channel to learn guitar. First of all, you can check out my own channel. But last year, I was like uploading videos about how to learn guitars in basic guitars in 3 months and all. But around in September, end of September, I decided to travel, so I stopped that because in while traveling, you cannot create content. But there is also one guitar player, you can check him out. He's a good friend of mine, but I don't think so. He's like teaching, but he's performing. There is one guitar instructor from Delhi. His name is Shantanu. You should check out Shantanu, bro. If you Shantanu, he makes a wonderful video. And long back ago, like, okay, just I'll not say the story. It's a big story, but Shantanu is doing a fantastic job. Like, and his way of explaining the things is really good. Shan Guitar Academy. Search by the name Shan Guitar Academy. He also have academy in Delhi, a few places in Delhi. He's a fantastic guitar player. He also does the tap guitar, player acoustic. Mostly he teaches in acoustic, and his basic videos are really fantastic. But I don't know how much he's teaching for the intermediate level or the professional level. But Shantun is doing really good. Bro, seems alone a legend. You need not to go anywhere. Okay, please subscribe to my channel. Like, four people are watching me. Like, I think I'm just like giving a small target, which is 5 subscribers. I hope like at least I'll call it a night after having 5 subscribers at least. So talking about the Alexi Lyos guitar. So back in my days, I prefer to learn guitar first. That's why I moved to Delhi. In Delhi, I had no, okay, how much month it will take to learn from basics from internet, or you want to take the classes. Like, I'll be very honest to you. There are a lot of scams going on. There are like lot of scams going on about teaching guitars. Like, there are schools who are learning, who are providing degrees and all things like that on internet. From me, I am not charging anyone anything so far. But it was like, well, 1 year ago, a few videos are there, but you need to learn from other. But you need to have a idea of if you want to learn free. So first of all, that how long you've been playing, just answer me that. Maybe I can help you out how to search things. I assume that you know a little bit about the guitar, Divyansh Chaudhary. Chaudhary, I think you're from Haryana, right? If I'm not wrong. I never played before. Do you have a guitar? Do you have a guitar? No, Mathura. Okay, I've been to Mathura long back ago. Nice place though. Yes, I have. Okay, first of all, learn how to tune. Like nowadays, it's not so tough thing to do. Let me show you one app. There's one free app. I don't know you can watch it or not. Pro Guitars. This one. Okay, Pro Guitar Tuner. Download this one. Okay, it's really easy. If you try to like use it offline, online they'll ask you for to pay something. Like, just turn off your Wi-Fi or internet connection. Just like open this app and it will be absolutely free for you, and learn how to tune. There are also apps, there are also app, I forgot, musician or something like that. you know from that app you can also learn basic guitar. Or else, first you need to learn like how to open up your fingers. Mark my words, like first thing you need to learn like how to open your fingers. Don't go for the songs, don't try to learn chords yet. First few days just practice at least 1 or 2 hours how to like make your fingers flexible, how to play exercise, how to do exercises. There are different type of exercises: spider exercises, shredding exercises, also opening string exercises. Like, practice on the exercise for a 1 week. Okay, if you want to learn from the internet, first, like, search for the exercises, basic exercises which will help you to open your fingers, stretch your fingers. Okay, how to differentiate between like plucking and also playing the notes. So second thing is that learn chords, basic few chords. Okay, I forgot the name. There's also one more guitar player, but I'm not sure whether he is like providing regular basis content or not. But he's doing a good job as well. Like Indrajit Bala, his name. He's from Kolkata. Mostly he teaches Hindi, Bengali songs and all, like mostly the Bollywood stuff. So you can also check out his like thing. But the worst part about the internet is, like, if you want to learn from the internet, no matter whatever you are doing, nobody is telling you about your like mistakes. That's the worst thing about the internet. So having a mentor could be a good thing, but honestly speaking, I was into this field. Mostly the mentors, they are providing music lessons these days. They are just they just will teach you slowly so that you keep going to their classes and pay for the lessons and all, because that's how they make their daily bread. So you cannot blame them for doing things like that. Even the education system is somewhere like this. So you have to be a little clever. If you want to learn faster, you have to be a little clever. You need to set your niche, like why you are here to learn guitar, like what are your niche. Do you want to be a professional guitar player, or you just want to impress your surroundings? So it's up to you as well, like what is your niche, like what is your target. When I started, my target was simple. I wanted to learn some songs by Brian Adams. That's how I've started. And which really pushed me. But I was lucky that I found a good teacher, mentor. He taught me around, no just want to impress my girlfriend. Then I must say one thing, bro, which will be very controversial. Don't play the guitar. Don't waste your time, please. For impressing anyone, guitar is not for impressing anyone. Guitar is to feel, express your feelings. Music is to express your feelings. Please, then don't play your, don't learn. Don't waste anyone's time. If you have skills, she'll be impressed by you, and you don't need to borrow. You don't need to have any kind of instrument or any kind of gadget to impress anyone. Like, if that person wants to be impressed by your gadget, that means then what should I do? I'll say I don't know, man. Just be yourself. Be yourself. How old are you, bro? How old are you? Playing tabla. Okay. It's different when you say guitar. Steven, the 26-year-old, and you wanted to impress someone, like, okay. Oh my god. It's impressed when you said the guitar, the girlfriend you would take. I don't know, like I'm speechless, to be honest. What do you think? If using pick on bass is a crime? No, I also use picks sometimes, if depend on the song. And I've seen some good old player in Chiang Mai, and he was also using plectrum sometimes. Depends on the song as well. And they were playing in a bar, and the guitar player, and soon I'm going to upload his videos in my blogs. I'm going to show that person's videos as well. But if you wanted to watch it right now, you can go to my Instagram and see it, like already up. It's in my highlight. Like, that guy exactly looks like Tony Iommi from the Black Sabbath. When I saw that guy for a second, I thought, is that Tony Iommi standing just a few feet away from me? And I was like confused. And I went there with my phone. I just put Tony's photo on my phone, and I said, like, you look like Tony. I said, yeah, 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 yeah. And I am Tony. I'm Tony. And then I didn't know that that guy is the owner of the place, and he also have a band, and he also plays there. Sorry, don't have Instagram. It's okay. I wanted to sing Ed Sheeran song for her. Oh my god. Okay. Do you have an SG? What is SG? Snapchat? No, no, I don't think so. What is SG, bro? Can you please explain? I want to sing a Sheeran song for her. What should I say now? What should I say? I'm speechless. SG, I don't know what is SG guitar. What? Could you please elaborate? Maybe Steven can answer. Gibson SG. No, I don't have any Gibson. I haven't owned any Gibson yet. I wanted to sing perfect song for her. Oh my god. Oh, you wanted to sing perfect song for her. It's really nice that you are romantic. Forgive me for this. I'm a little sick. So I was saying. So I was saying you wanna sing a good song for her, okay? Okay. What to say? In my life, I never faced that situation. I always played my guitar for myself. Yeah, Tony Iommi. Yeah, Tony Iommi guitar. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. I see. Oh, I think Viper. He's playing. He plays Viper, right? Gibson Viper. Let me give it a check. Tony Iommi is a fantastic, right? Back when, back in my teenage days, I used to. No, bro, I'm not making fun of you, bro. Come on, no, bro. We're all just having fun, bro. It's okay that you wanted to sing for her. That's really nice and sweet, bro. But honestly, I cannot suggest you for anything in this scenario. That's what I was trying to say. If my words are a little offensive, I'm sorry for that. Yes, his riffs are really cool, yeah. Even his style, the way he's like, he wears his gothic outfit. And okay, this guitar you're talking about, right? SG, man. Nice, sexy guitar, man. Seriously. Wow, man. He's a fantastic player. Even like I'm not sure. Like I'm not. My favorite is Iron Maiden. Iron Maiden is also used to be my favorite band back in the days when I was 16 to 15 years old. I love Iron Maiden back then. Some of the songs I've covered, but I haven't uploaded. I started learning metal from Iron Maiden, also Black Sabbath, Metallica. Megadeth also was my big time favorite music. Okay, whatever. No, no, it's okay, dude. What are your views on the Girish and the Chronicles? Girish and the Chronicles. I'll say in one word: absolutely fantastic Indian band, man. They should be on a worldwide tour, and people from other countries also should recognize them, man. It's really unfortunate for Indian music society that we only know the musicians, those who are connected to Bollywood, man. That's really, really, yeah. I'm from. You're not from India? Yes, of course I'm from India. So I was saying, it was really unfortunate. People only know and worship those artists, those who are connected to Bollywood. But Girish and the Chronicles, even the Soulmate from the Northeast, I'm a big fan of the Soulmate band. I was lucky enough to see them in a concert back in Delhi, 2024 or 2015, I think. 2015, and there are a lot of good bands such as Bhayanak Moth, and also I forgot the name. Bloodywood is there. Bloodywood is also fantastic, but they have been recognized by the Western audiences, and they were like famous in Western audiences because of the YouTube. But Girish and the Chronicles, man, I came to know about them in 2010 throughout my teacher, and that's how I came to know about it. Why you have an American accent? First of all, bro, I don't have any American accent. The accent that I'm using is the neutral one. American accent is completely different. If you want me to imitate, I can do that. Okay, and then when we go out of this country, when you stay outside of this country, mostly people, which I came to know, mostly people cannot understand our Indian accent, and they have difficulties to understand, cause they're not familiar, and we butcher the words, bruh, which is like unfair to say, but it is what it is. So speaking like that, help makes other understand your word. That's how I came to speak the neutral accent. This is neutral accent. American accent is completely different. If you want me to imitate, I can do it for you, just for a sample. Yeah, bro, they deserve the best recognition. Yeah, man. Seriously, even like Elvis Lovo from Goa, he's also a fantastic guitar player, man. Like before I came to Goa, I had no clue about that guy. Elvis Lovo was there. Elvis Rumian is also fantastic, but everybody is like they're living under the shadows, because of the mainstream media. Is nobody's covering them. And recently, Girish and the Chronicles came to a little bit of limelight because they played in front of Guns N' Roses. Okay, okay, you want me to play? You want me to act like an American? All right. When you speak in American accent, you have to speak like that. I think that's enough. I'll not do it any more than that. Now I think now you know the difference. Okay. Have you heard about Squire? Precision bass is really good. It's really good for blues and rock. Squire Precision. No, bro. I think you were the one who commented on my one of my old video, right? You were saying the same thing about. No, bro. Like recently, recently you said like no, bro. Recently I came to this bass thing. Last year, just last year, not even a whole entire year. Last August, I bought that bass. Ever since that, I started playing the bass. Nowadays, I'm only playing on in this bass. So I cannot say like that I have good knowledge about the bass, and because recently I turned into bass, and it's a jazz bass. They say, but honestly, it's just a regular bass, regular bass with little bit of jazzy tone, I'll say, but it's not entirely suited for jazz. That's what I'll say. Okay, so I was talking about Girish and the Chronicles, Soulmate. Soulmate played to the United States back into 2012. Also, they played in front of Santana, Carlos Santana. If it's possible for you to play it right now, no, not right now, bro. Like just like everything is just here and there, and the worst part is that mostly, mostly like I get a copyright strike if I play. I played. I used to play live sessions. Sorry, I used to play bass on my live streaming, but most of the videos got copyright strikes, so I'm not gonna risk it here. Where is the legend Hinchak Puja these days? Who knows, bro? I'm glad that people are not talking about her anymore. Like, no matter what, everyone is like familiar with her. Like, everywhere you go, like everywhere around this country. Thank you so much, bro, for understanding. So everywhere, these creeps are here. Like these creeps are doing things, and they're going to the big places like Big Bosses and Big Boss and whatever. Let's not focus on the things which is not important. Which is cringe, I'll say. When people see the squire on the fender, they stay away. Yeah. But I agree with you. When people see the squire on the fender, they stay away. I also have a squire fender just right over there. And thing is that I know some people as well, like who bought a cheapest guitar on internet, but they modified it. They changed the pickups, they changed the volume knobs, also the fretboard. They modified the fretboard. They made it sound like $100. No, sorry, good expensive American Fender, and it also worked for them. Obviously people are gonna be people. They're gonna judge through the brand tag. I believe there was my teacher, my last mentor, and his name was Sonam Sherpa. He died a few years ago. He's one of the fantastic guitar player of India, but he's not a good teacher. And he had a school of rock called Parikrama School of Music in Delhi, and I was one of his students. And I was doing grades back then, 2000, back in 2015, 10 years ago precisely. So one day he said, one of the student, one of his student asked him like, what brands do you like, which brand is your favorite and all, like, and he got really pissed and he said, only my fingers, I believe. And the student, he was kind of taking his words like in a joke, like as in a joke and all. But he said, only my fingers, do not believe in the brands, and just believe in your fingers. And more you train your fingers, much better you get in. But later when I started performing, that's what I believe, because sometimes even if you have a good guitar quality, good guitar with good pedals, or and what do you say, pedals or processor and all stuff, if the sound quality is not good, everything can fall into pieces. Okay, but that guitar does really look sexy. It gives these old Fender vibe with the model. Yeah, obviously Indonesian Fender is good. Even Chinese Fender, it depends. Yes, I think the original jazz bass model from Fender actually looks really good. Obviously, yeah. This one is not Fender, the one that I have, the bass guitar. It's, I think, I forgot the brand name. I don't know which brand it is. Okay. Nowadays, bro, like after Goa, after the COVID thing, like I'm not even like enthusiastic about me playing music. And just like sometimes if I wanted to express my way, I take out my guitar and play some songs. Back before 2020, I was really active. Every night I was working on my songs. I still have, but now it's not attached. Back in Goa, like I had a place where I put my all the recording setups and my MIDI keyboard and my laptop and all the stuff. Whenever I feel like I can go and record. And back then I was really active. Thing is that it is not there anymore. That's why I've decided to travel. Yes, okay. That's why I decided. Okay, bro. Good night. Okay, Divyang Chaudhary. Good night, bro. If you can subscribe, then it'll be really nice. Nice talking to you, bro. Take care. So, so that's why I started traveling. Like, but still, at some point, traveling will also, stop. Where do you live in India? I'm from Northeast, place called Tripura. Maybe you're familiar with it. I don't know. So traveling is good. Like recently in Bangkok, I have met one of the fellow one of a, one, one person. He's from Germany. He became one of my good friend. Yeah, I subscribed, bro. Thank you so much, bro. Like, stay in touch, bro. If you can, stay in touch. It was really nice talking to you. Okay, and if you're still interested to learn guitar, you can always DM me about anything. Okay, maybe I can guide you, but obviously, like, if you want to learn, like, just obviously I know you, bro. Thanks, bro. So many people doesn't know about this place. Okay. Okay, you are obviously you're educated, obviously. So first train your fingers and then try to switch for a song. Maybe you can directly jump into your song and you can impress your girl. Stay in touch if you need any help. And thanks for joining. So what I was saying, I forgot. Okay, traveling. So I met one guy. His name is Thomas. After a few weeks, you'll also see on Instagram. Yeah, obviously, if you can connect me on Instagram, it's up to you. So Thomas, I met in Bangkok. We were staying in the same hostel. I think I have already showed a little bit of his face in my last two videos. In before last two videos, I think last three videos. I don't remember precisely. And he was there at the hostel. We have exchanged our Instagrams. And one day, like, I was also in Chiang Mai. He was also in Chiang Mai. We texted each other, and he said, like, let's go and blog together. And we went to the Chiang Mai Lake, Chiang Mai University in Thailand. And later he said he's also a musician. Oh my god, what happened? Power cut, sorry. Hold on. Okay. Okay, it's back. Sorry for this thing. And later he said he's also a fellow musician. He also have his own studio apartment. He showed me picture, and he have a Telecaster. And we were sitting at a restaurant after our blogging thing and all, like, and suddenly he said, like, I want to listen to some music. I said, like, yeah, go on. He took out his phone. He started playing the song Thrill Is Gone by the BB King. And I was like, he just played it for a few seconds, and I said, it's BB King. And he was like, dude, you know my playlist as well. I said, it's the common song is Thrill Is Gone. And then, okay, let me check one more time. And then he switched his song to some other song, and within few seconds, I have recognized it's by that Robert Johnson. And he was like, bro, come on, it's dope. And we both of us took out our cameras, like, cameras were off because we were relaxing, we were waiting for our food. We took out our camera, and we were like starting, let's record this thing. I'll play. He was saying, Thomas was saying, let's record this thing. I was playing one song, I'll play one more song. You guess, like, if you can catch it or not. And then he played, and this time I failed, and then again, for the sake of camera, he played one more song and I failed again. Like, okay, fine. Some things, are not meant for the camera. Some things are supposed to be off camera as well. It was quite interesting. Random people with that some same crazy is fun. Yeah, bro. Like, you never know. Like, you never know. Like, best part about, like, being here and there is, like, you get to meet yourself through others. Like, there is one song by the Pink Floyd called Echoes. It's one of the biggest song that they have recorded, in as far as I can came up with. The song have few lines. Maybe I'll try to say it. Okay, first let me take out the lyrics. Okay, there you go. And it's one of my most favorite song by the Pink Floyd. And they have few lines which really, you know, came to me, like, really, what do you go, struck in my head when I first time when I heard about it. And this says, hold on, let me take it out. Okay, there you go. It's in the second verse, saying, strangers passing in the street, by chance two separate glances meet. I am you and what I see is me. That four line. I don't know whether you can see it or not. Do give it a search, just search for Echoes by Pink Floyd, and you'll see. And it's the fantastic word that they have portrayed in their lyrics, like, strangers passing in the street, by chance two separate glances meet, and I am you and what I see is me. what a fantastic lines, what a fantastic lines. This is what I've faced in my life, even in Delhi. I found one of my closest friend of my life, and we were still in touch. Every night we talk, and it's been like more than 12, 13 years. We're still like we met through Facebook, back then. Their band needed a guitar player, and I was in too much in urge. Good night. Okay, I subscribe. Thank you so much, bro. Thank you so much for subscribing. Stay in touch. Stay in touch. And back then, I was too much in rush to be in a band, so I have contacted them, and they're the only one who told me about this Pink Floyd and the psychedelic things, the Opeth, also Tool, these kind of bands, and I've been to their jamming session, and they told me some of the things to play, like the fact that it was always these old songs that had a real meaning from the word to word. Nowadays modern songs have just now meaning, which, yeah, I completely agreed. When you don't learn music and you want to be a musician, that's when you cannot produce such a good jam as like the oldies used to do. That's why I love the oldies songs. And so I was saying, these are the things. What I was saying, I forgot, man. Okay. So back then I was in rush to join someone's band, so I contacted them, and they told me to come and join them in their session. So I did, and I couldn't play. You won't believe. I couldn't play according to their niche, so they rejected me. But I end up being a friend with him. Back then we used to speak, like, cause our niche was similar. You know what? I was also struggling. Just came to Delhi from Agartala, Tripura. Once again, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for that. So we stayed in touch. We keep speaking, and throughout the years we became the very good friends. So that was the first interaction when these words from Pink Floyd came true in my life. And when I see people like Thomas, people like others as well, like some right now I'm not able to recognize, remember the names. It doesn't matter, but you see people just the same as you, but they're like from another city, another place, and they have different background, but their stories, their dream, their niche, their, like, everything you have, they have the same thing. And that's the best part about being out of your comfort zone, which I highly recommend to everyone, like those who are around your 18 to 19 years old. Like, just get out of your parents' house and explore the world. Especially we Indians, we need to do that, because mostly we're not familiar with this concept. But when I tried it, first few months was a little bit lonely, I'll say, but at the end, my freedom was the best gift that I've ever received in my life, I'll say. So, thinking of it, when I moved away from my house, I was a little bit scared, like so many anxieties I had, also the language barrier, which I was talking about earlier, language barriers and all the stuff. But eventually, when we go out, when we face the challenges, first of all, we started respecting others, their cultures. So the besortedness which we hold towards to other people, like, how come this person said these things to us, and they are doing this, they are doing that, these things easily fades away. Easily fades away. We started respecting, we started learning from them, we started learning from their culture. And also, when we see that, like, someone who is entirely different from me, speak the different language, eat the different food, but he and I, we don't have any differentiation apart from just few basic things. Like, he have the same dream, I have the same dream. He's also a musician, I'm also, like you, Steven, yourself, like, you're also a musician. Although we never met, like, we're still in touch. We're still in touch after all those months. When you started following me on Instagram, I didn't know who you are. Like, I didn't even notice. Like, one day you spoke, and I felt like this person seems interesting. So we gelled up. Like, there will be a lot of things difference in between us, but still, at the end of the day, we're connecting, we're vibing with each other. That's the best part. So going out is the best thing, especially the traveling part. So you told me earlier that you watched my vlogs. Let's talk about my vlogs. So Till now, who is your most favorite character? You have seen few people, right? Like, who is your most favorite character in my vlogs? Musician thing, haha, always in the connections anywhere, of course, bro. So I asked you one question, Steven. Who is your favorite character if you're watching, if you're following my vlogs? Do you have any special character? Okay. Let me light up a cigarette, man. Like, maybe. Just, okay, well, Roger Taylor. Who is Roger and Taylor? Who is Roger and Taylor? I'm asking about my vlogs. Like, are you following my vlogs? Like, who do you think is the most interesting character by now? Drummer of Queen? I think you misunderstood my question. Man, I'm too sick. My nose is running, man. Like, and also having a little headache. Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's okay. It's okay. You don't have to be. You don't have to say sorry and all. I was saying, like, if you are following my blogs, like, who is your um who do you think is interesting character till now? I'm really enjoying this live sessions. Maybe I'm not getting too many subscribers or likes or views. It doesn't matter. At least I'm really opening my heart out. Sometimes, like even yesterday I was being a little lazier. I was procrastinating. I was thinking, few times, that girl you met in Thailand. The Korean girl. Come on. What the fuck, man? Like, I spilled out. It's okay. Which girl? The Korean girl? Or the Thai girls? Okay, she's nice. Actually, I haven't met her in Thailand. I met her in Vietnam. Okay, in Vung Tau, Vietnam, and then we hang out for a night. Actually, I had a friend in Vietnam. Actually, I made a friend in Vietnam. What happened is, I was saying, there was a lot of chemistry right there. I don't know what you're talking about. We're just friends. I'm just playing safe. There is no one, so, I don't know what you're talking about. We're just friends. Okay. So, I was staying in Vung Tau for 2 weeks, and hello, hello, those who have joined, please say your name and please subscribe to my channel. My target is only 5 and I've reached only 2. Okay. So is that I was staying for like 2 weeks because I was tired, because I was traveling across southern India and then Sri Lanka, and then after that I went to Vietnam. And in Ho Chi Minh City, every other day, we're partying, like we're bar hopping, like hopping into one bar to another, like drinking and all. Like every night, I was thinking I'll move out of Ho Chi Minh City, but at the end of the night, I was meeting someone and we're like planning to go to the same walking street, going here and there, just partying, dancing. But back then, like I was saying earlier, I was using my iPhone, so sometimes I was skipping recording. A lot of the time, most of the time, I was skipping recording, and so I went to Boomtao after that around 5th or 4th of December, and I started relaxing because there was nothing much to do and there was no Indians. Only I've seen 5 to 6 Indians in that region of Vietnam, and I was the only Indian from around my age who was there as a traveler. Rest of the Indians, they're like working. They're little older than me, like around 35, 40, something like this. And rest of them, they're just only working there. Some of them are like yoga teachers. Some of them are having restaurant business, and some of the guys I've seen randomly on the street, I haven't even spoke. So I was being one and only Indian in a place. I was feeling privileged, like cause there were like mostly there were like Aussies, like, and there were test match between India and Australia. Like I was like seeing, like I was walking across the street and I was seeing everywhere I go, like they were like India versus Australia playing and people are watching. Aussies, mostly there are Aussies, they were watching the game, I was like, whoa, what a fantastic vibe. And they were like, oh, okay, Indian, what this Indian guy is doing there. But they were really nice to me. I used to go to the bars, like every Aussies, they I met, they thought that I might be interested into cricket and all. They started talking about cricket. I'm like, "Ah, I don't watch cricket. I don't follow cricket. I follow UFC and stuff like that." And they're like, "You are an Indian and you don't follow." Uh, they're like, "You are an Indian, man, and you don't follow cricket. How come?" Sorry for for my rusty Aussie accent. And they're like, "How come you are an Indian? You don't follow cricket?" And I was like, "Yeah, I don't. I used to, but now it doesn't fascinate me anymore." So they're good people to talk. Yes, bro. Aussies are really nice to me. Aussies, like I have made a lot of Aussie friends, and they are really sweet gem. I'll say, they're really sweet people. For me, at least with me, I don't know the rest of the in other Indians. Like it also up to your vibe. If you are cocky, if you are being, just like the way you are in India. Like if you go to abroad with that kind of, you know attitude, you're gonna end up into things, in wrong things, but for me, I know how to talk things out, and I never face a single thing for them. They're really friendly, really nice, so many Aussies were there, and like I was being only one Indian. There was one Aussie bar, and the owner, he was really old, and we used to play chess every night, and so what happened is, like I stayed few weeks, and then the British couple, my very good friends, they were there. We went out for a hangout, and then at the end of the days, when my visas are almost about to get expired, my friend Min was there, and we used to talk every day. Like he was a receptionist, but we became very good friends till today. Like we're in touch, and Min was there. He said like there is one girl, she's from Korea. She's alone as well. Like we'll go for hangout and all. So we went out and we went for hangout. So we became friends. Like we exchange Instagram and all. Later we met on Ho Chi Minh City, and after that we decided to meet again in Thailand. And okay, that's the thing, we're still friends. We're still very good friends. That's it, I'll say. Yeah, I guess you added that in the vlog. Added what in the vlog? Can you be more specific? Added what in the vlog? Let me light this bad boy. Spending time with what? With her? When? Under the bridge. You not in the vlog on my Instagram. Like that's how I play my things. Like obviously I'm making contents on my YouTube, but for Insta, like Insta is for instant things. Like those who are following me on Instagram, they can see whatever the things I'm going through throughout the day and all. Like you guys can just come over here, like and see the things. Then later, after a few months or maybe a decade later, you can see the vlog. Like obviously so many things I cannot say out here. So many things are personal for myself. So many things are personal for Instagram. So many things are here for YouTube. Okay, you know what makes me happy, bro? Like at least people are seeing my things. That makes me feel privileged. At least like I'm important. Like you guys are investing your time on me, thinking about those people whom I have met, and I think that it makes me really lucky that finally I'm able to make this any kind of content that people are getting related to, people are getting entertained. That's my purpose and that's my job. Like to make you entertain. Even like you are in my Instagram, you check out my stories every day. my purpose is like whoever is investing their time on my Instagram or YouTube, I want them to go home or scroll to another person with a smile. That's what is my intentions are like. I want to make everyone smile, whoever I'm in touch with. I want to make them smile. I don't want to like, some people and some of my friends tell me like make videos more informative, show the place, how much you spend for the day, and how to take the bus, like what are the convenience stuff. And I said, for me, you know what, right now I'm learning. It's my first trip ever on when which I have completely recorded on my GoPro. So I will maybe later maybe I'll do it, but now, let me enjoy the trip. I'm telling a story which exactly happened with me throughout my journey, and I'm just being, portraying those things, because already there are YouTubers, they're doing a fantastic job about the places, about the how expenses, like how to reach their place, how to reach that place, how to, like, how much you should pay, how much the prices are. Sometimes I mention, like, if I remember, then I mention. Otherwise, I try to portray the things, m- through the music. And obviously I come from a musical background, so my also motive is like the song should be the top notch. Song should be related to my mood. Like if I'm feeling bad, obviously song will be little bit intense, little bit, negative, minor. If I'm liking this thing, the songs will be in the positive things. It's my journey through my lens. It's not an informative things. Okay, dude. After everything done, editing a hell of thing, something many don't of think of. Yeah, bro. Sometimes it also makes me cringe, to be honest. Even today, I was thinking like I'll edit my next vlog, and I was like, ah, come on, I'll do it. The day I upload, the whole day I edit, and around morning 3 4 o'clock I complete, then only I upload. It's the part of the job, but I enjoy editing. But it's just the starting I hate. When I have to like transfer my videos to my phone, and then like edit. Editing part wasn't that hard. Someone is new, hello, whoever is there for the first time, please let me know your name and please subscribe to my channel. And I make videos about blogging and all stuff like that. So I was saying, starting part was a little bit of cringy for me, because I think it makes me feel like, come on, I have to go all the way. But once I start editing procedure isn't that big part. Like mostly nowadays I'm making videos around 10 to 13 minutes, because my friends, they are telling me like make small videos, because people like don't really like to watch like 30, 40, 20 minutes videos. Like it's too much time taking. And I can understand, maybe it's out of context. Maybe for them it's out of context. So that's why I've started making videos around like 12 to 13 minutes maximum, highest 15 or like something like this. So starting part was the thing which I hate, but once I kick in, I kept doing it. Like, but the editing part is the easiest one. Like editing the video, trimming the video is the easiest part. Like I normally complete that task around 3 hours, less than 3 hours. But the worst part, which is okay. The worst part is about to come. The second part, which takes a lot of time, is the background audio, which takes a lot of time. Background audio, and also the little things which comes on the screen, like the, what do you call that thing? The location, the prices, the mentioning. Because these things takes a lot of time. Like the name and all the text and all. And the worst part, which I really hate, is the thumbline. It takes me around like edges. Like at least to make a thumbline, at least it takes 2 hour. Okay, people attention span has decreased, bro. It's not anymore like before, when people used to enjoy watching all those types of blogs with a pack of chips and drink. Yeah, I agree, man. I agree. I don't know what sort of things people watch these days. I don't used to watch blogs earlier, but nowadays I started watching blogs. After I came back to my place. I don't know like what people likes to watch these days. They are too much in rush. Even some of my friends, they are like, when I send them my videos, and they're like, it's too big for me, I don't know why. That's okay. It's up to them. So the worst part is, I was saying, making the thumbnail, man. It takes a long time for me. First of all, it's really hard to think what should be the catchy words, what type of thing should I make, what should be highlighted and all. And it takes a long time, which makes me really cringe. So that's pretty much it. Okay, everyone's moving to short. Yeah, obviously that's true. Everyone is moving to short. Okay, that's true. That's entirely true, man. It's okay. It is what it is. That's what to say. It's 3:38 right now. I'm gonna go now, and I think I haven't made my subscription goal yet. I'll watch more videos about it. Next time I'll come up with preparation. I hope that I'll get more subscribers. Let's see. Someone is new here. If you wanted me to stay, just say your name and tell me like what sort of things you like to watch. And I was talking about my blogs and all stuff like that, and also music related to music things. Steven is here for like I think you were here from my last video around like yeah. We'll definitely work on it, bro. Yeah, yeah, sure, bro, sure, definitely. That's it. We work, we learn, we go, we see. That's the thing. That's the thing. That's the thing. Don't you feel like to go to abroad? Like, don't you have any countries in your bucket list, Steven? Like I was saying, like before I do this second live streaming, I went to see other content creators, creation and all, like, and I don't find it fascinating, like, and there are a lot of people are watching their videos and all stuff like that, you know, and some of them are really doing a vulgar job, by the way. I don't know, like, what type of niche people are attracted towards to these days. I really wonder. Not much, bro. Will probably in some years. Okay. Which country will be your first place to visit? Thailand? Don't say Thailand. My first country was Thailand. Maybe you know, you don't know. Back in 2022. Okay, next time. I think I'm really enjoying this live session. Switzerland, nice place. Really expensive though. One of the most expensive country. I'm sorry. In the world, Switzerland is really beautiful. Okay, that's nice, man. If you can make it there. Dubai and Thailand is like for Indians. Indians everywhere. Like first place will be Dubai or Thailand. I've never been to Dubai, but this year I'm thinking to go to Dubai. But after that conflict which happened, I don't know. Like I know Dubai and India have good terms, but I'll be meeting a lot of Bangladeshis and Pakistanis. I don't really want to meet them. I just want to stay away from them. Maybe for a day, let's see. Maybe I'll go to Dubai. Maybe I'll go to Dubai, and after that, I was thinking to go to Kazakhstan. Let's see. Let's see. I cannot say anything. Okay, bro. I'll end this live streaming right now. Thank you so much, Steven, for joining me and staying with me for the entire time, bro. It's really mean a lot to me. Stay in touch, and I'll see you again, bro. Have a good night, bro. Ciao.